As we are in the inner harbor of Baltimore at
Could get into Madden Ultimate Team.
Today we're set for a good AFC matchup between the Miami Dolphins and the Baltimore Ravens. Justin Tucker set to boom this one away. And off we go from M&T Bank Stadium. They'll run here with Raheem Mostert. And he works his way forward to pick up 4 yards there. Second down.
Well, on every play call, you realize it's not going to go for a touchdown. So a lot of your calls are setting things up for maybe later in the game, trying to establish the inside run with toughness now, hopefully get to the perimeter later. And let's face it, you could do worse than a 4-yard run on first down.
An early test for this defense. Here we go on 3rd and inches.
Say Adam.
They'll try and run here with Mostert. And he's able to get the first before he's taken down at the 36. Didn't get it by much, but bottom line got the first down. Avoiding that 3 and out. How vital is that on the first drive?
To me, it's like the first round of a boxing match. You know, it may not mean much right then and there, but you'd rather not lose it, right? So you want to go ahead and get it, kind of establish something early, and hope it can carry through. As a defense, you're more balanced when you're in zone coverage because you're able to keep your eyes on the quarterback and see the play develop in front of you. You're able to keep the quick pass in front of them and stop it right at the line of scrimmage.
Now an open man. That's the tight end, Gesicki. It's complete. And this will be stopped at the 44. That one good for 7 yards.
Let's not quibble about the gain there on second down. That was a positive play because that was a take-what-you-can-get situation. Got out to the tight end. Now it gives him a much better opportunity to convert on 3rd down.
And, boy, he is very close to a first down, but from where they're spotting that football, he's going to be a foot or so short.
I don't want to do this, but I'm going to have to.
Timeout here is taken, and it's taken by the kicking team. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter.
Let's go. 50 red. 50 red.
Tagovailoa going for it on 4th down. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. A surprising move here on the opening drive of the game. And on the opening drive of the afternoon, the defense forces a turnover on downs. On 1st and 10, it's Dobbins. And they'll be stopped right at the 30. On a play that started back at the 15, they pick up 15. And they run the option here on 1st and 10. And he works his way free all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone. Nice pickup, 10 yards and a first down on the keeper. And this, I mean, it's certainly something to watch out for. He is not afraid to call his own number on plays like that. And here he takes it for good yardage.
And we know this defense prepared all week for this, but sometimes when you see it in person, it's a whole different ball game. And all that preparation, it goes right out the window.
Now Jackson taps this forward jet sweep. And he'll take this inside the 20 and down to the 18. A nice play design there with the touch pass. Looked good at the start, but bottom line, the defense was ready.
And they did a nice job scouting, didn't they? Not just scouting, but now executing once they saw the play for real after having worked on it all week in practice. They drilled on the play, then they drilled him.
He'll buy some time right. Here's a diving catch right side. Jackson to Bateman there for the Baltimore first.
That's a big league job there, getting out of the pocket, not panicking, and just buying himself some time. Then he made a good, accurate throw to set up 1st and goal.
They'll try and run forward with Davis. And the hole closes quickly here. He can fight only to about the 4. 2nd and goal from inside the 5. Another try for Davis. And he will take it in for a Ravens touchdown. Mike Davis taking it in from 4 yards out. And the Ravens are on the board first here this afternoon. Tucker with the extra point, and it's now a 7-0 game. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. As this offense gets ready here for this drive, Charles, you still wonder about that prior drive. Went for it on 4th down in their own territory, didn't get it, and then that led to a touchdown on the other side.
And I don't mind the aggressiveness. In fact, I'm usually a huge fan of it, but I just want teams to always weigh risk and reward. To me, too early in this game because the reward just wasn't big enough to go for it there in case they failed. Now the pressure back on their offense to pick themselves up, and they gave the touchdown that was just given up.
Give him 12 yards there, and the Dolphins have a first down. Going to the air, Tagovailoa. He's going to drop this underneath to Mostert. And they're able to work this across midfield to the 48.
Nice little nifty play for him there. Yeah, that's the ability to read a defense and utilize players that don't often get picked up in coverage easily. And I'm talking about being able to use the backs out of the backfield. Because I know that when I used to come...
Oh, way.
Hey, we got everybody come... Oh, he just snuck out there, and they just got a nice first down there.
What do we love to say? Get those backs into space, right? And they were able to do that there. Nice pickup on first down. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Throwing now is Tagovailoa. Over the middle, he's got Gesicki, the big 6'5" tight end. And he's going to be brought down on what will be the final play of this first quarter. It'll be a gain of 5, and it'll be 2nd down. Now a run straight ahead with Edmonds. And he's able to get it down to the 25-yard line. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down.
Picked the wrong play on that one.
Prime real estate after that last run. Found his spot and picked up nice yardage, didn't he?
And now he's got him knocking on the door of the red zone. Now a throw here to his running back. Just a gain of a couple there. And that will bring up 2nd down.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense. When a drive goes this long, you have to give a lot of credit to the guys up front, those big fellas, because the offensive line is putting something together that allows them to continue to control the ball. And I know a lot of people think they get fatigued on a long drive. Actually, a lot of times the reverse happens. They actually get energized because they're controlling the ball, and they're the ones dictating to the defense.
And he'll at least get him inside the red zone here, down to about the 19. Only a yard on the pickup there, and it's going to leave him with a 4th down.
Well, this was just simply excellent defense. On this 3rd down, they had to be alert for the possibility of a pass, but that didn't stop them at all from understanding what was going on when they decided to run the football, and they just swarmed and stopped them for almost no gain.
Sanders' kick is good, and they are on the board, but still trailing. It's 7-3. So they're able to end that drive with 3 points in this one-possession ball game.
And ideally,
I said
you end
improvements.
every drive with points. Most quarterbacks would tell you, let's end it with a kick, right? A PAT, that's number 1. Field goal, punts,
gotta
you
spawn.
really want to do that. In this case, they'll take the field goal and get prepared for the rest of the game.
The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. That last drive, it was a good mix. Run, pass, defense on their toes.
And what really helps out in a big way is when you're doing the run.
Sean sent me some bullshit trades, man. I didn't want nothing to do with that
shit.
shit.
Guessing wrong every time on defense. They think you're going to pass when you
Sean,
run,
right?
and vice versa.
Yeah.
I would continue that, and when they finally draw a beat on you, maybe you mix it up a little bit, a little play action, and throw the ball.
And will they maintain that balance? Time to find out. And he's going to be out
That was
on
close.
the 45-yard line. Jackson to Andrews on that one. First down, Baltimore.
That is definitely what we call on defense an uh-oh play. And what you mean by that is against Lamar Jackson, when you see him out of the pocket, your first thought is, uh-oh, he's going to try and run it. How do I get to him and get him on the ground? And guess what? That didn't happen, and his receivers took advantage.
Jackson on the give to Dobbins. And no room that time, getting it to about the 46. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
No doubt about it. A really nice job there by the defense, not allowing him to get to the perimeter. But that means your defensive ends, your outside linebackers, the guys that you pay big money to sack the quarterback, they also have to have interest in the running game as well. And they did a nice job there of holding the point of attack and not giving ground.
No way. Oh, my goodness. Duvernay, come on, bro.
Big play, but he could
not
put it in.
Well, they went for the big
I would bench his
but
ass.
that drop could really hurt their momentum.
Dogs. God damn that hurt.
Yo, man was just wide open, bro. He's better than that.
After an incomplete
That's
pass
fucking wild.
on 2nd down, that'll leave him trying to convert on 3rd and 9. Throwing is Jackson, rolling to his right.
Oh, where's the...
Man is Bateman, it's complete.
Won't even try and pick that hard, just let it go by you.
As he's brought down at the
That was
Dolphins
awesome.
36. The Ravens get a new set of downs, give them 17 on that pickup. So now 1st and 10 as they've crossed into Miami territory at the 36. They go back to the ground with Dobbins. And he'll have a gain of 3 to the 33.
Give credit to the defense for stringing that play out, and they gave up no cutback angle. You know he was trying to dart through. No place for him to go.
Oh, I hope he
nice
blitzes.
job there, only giving up a 3-yard gain.
They go play action now. Jackson on the move to his left. And this is going to be hauled in by the tight end Andrews. Jackson finding his tight end Andrews for the Ravens. First down. 2 minutes to play in this first half. 7-3 our score. Throwing now, Jackson on 1st down. The quick slant caught. And all the way to the 2-yard line there before crossing over out of bounds. A good gain again. That's now 31 yards combined on those last 2 plays.
Yeah, I definitely need some better tips on defense.
Here, these last few plays, they have moved right down the field. And just like that, they're going to be set up for the 1st and goal.
That's pick. Oh.
Strikeout wide by Jackson. Got a man, it's caught for a Ravens touchdown. Devin Duvernay, a 2-yard touchdown grab as his guys are able to extend their lead. Tucker able to connect on the extra point, and that pushes the lead up to 11. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And no thought to bring this one out. He'll just go down to a knee, and they'll take over at the 25. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. Their deficit is 11, 14-3, and needing to get something going here as they come up on 1st and 10.
Yep.
Oh, that's into a sea of bodies, and it's intercepted.
What?
Chuck Clark picking it off, and he's going to take this one back to the 37-yard line. Before we came up to the booth, last thing he said as we were walking off the field, want to play mistake-free football. Well, that just went out the window there with a pick.
And do you remember what you said to me when we were walking up to the booth after he said that? You're like, oh, fatal last words. Every time we hear that, things tend to fall apart a little bit, and that's what we saw there. Didn't get enough on that throw, and it turned into an interception.
That really sets them back. A loss of 6.
I know that speed is the hallmark of today's NFL game, but the key to good
I try to get out of
defense
like
is still having
tackle
your linebackers
vicinity,
set the edge.
and you still get.
Tough spot looking at 2nd and 16 here after the big loss. Play action. It's Jackson sliding out of the pocket. That's taken in by Duvernay. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. That first down there on a pickup of 25.
So many times in my career, I've heard coaches talk about completions are one thing. But as long as we're there at the catch and we get guys on the ground, we can live with that. But if you're going to give up 10, 12, 15 yards after the catch, then your defense is going to be in a lot of trouble.
And he is going to lose yardage here. This defense not fooled one bit on that touch pass.
And this has become one of those kind of in vogue plays, you know, kind of like the shuffle pass was a few years ago. This one never got off the ground, but you understand why a lot of teams are running it. These wide receivers, a lot of them, they run like running backs with the ball in their hands.
Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 17 seconds to go in this first half of action.
These died so fast, it was stupid. I'm gonna order a pack.
What?
13 yards remaining on second down.
Oh, I like this. Switch that.
From the gun, it's Jackson.
No, hold your hands, dog.
Knocked away, down to the ground and incomplete.
He didn't just deny a big throw there. He broke that one up in the red zone.
That should have been a pick, bro. What the fuck's he doing?
Points on the board when this drive is over.
Like, help me out a little bit.
Complete pass on that last play. And that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. Here's Jackson to throw. Buying time to his left. And that is incomplete. 7 seconds remaining.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up. Not that time. Tucker's kick is good. And they will stretch the lead now to 17-3. So, Charles, they get to them with their first turnover of the game and then make it hurt a little bit extra with a field goal.
And anytime you give the ball up, what's the first thing a coach tells his defense? Don't let them score off of this. You've got to put out the fire. In fact, in 2021, that's what one NFL coach termed his defense. The firemen. Go out there, guys, and don't let them put some points on the board.
Ready. Red 38.
Tua, a final shot before half. Rolling to his left. And going deep for Hill. And that will be incomplete. Would have been a big hitter if they had connected. Instead, it's second down. First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. The Ravens ready to receive it. And they've got the lead as well as we resume play in the second half. Devin Duvernay now returning from the end zone. And they'll get him down right around the 25, actually the 26 officially, so a net gain of 1 there. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. This offense set to begin the third quarter, and Charles, if they had a checklist of things they wanted to accomplish in the first half, certainly at the top of that list would be having the lead, and they've got that here.
That's always the most important box to check, isn't it? But also, they've had some success in their passing game, so probably an empty box establishing the run. They're on pace for fewer than 100 yards in this one, so now they want to make sure that they get that going so they truly have a control in this ball game, and down the stretch, being able to be balanced, either throw it or run it, and try and win this ball game.
The improv on the scramble there gets him 6, and it'll be second down.
I did like his decision-making there to make sure they picked up something instead of forcing a throw. Now they've got more manageable play coming up to try and pick up the first down, and don't rule out the possibility that
nowhere to go here. He lost the football, and this is picked up by the Dolphins. And the return here
That's terrible.
At the 35-yard line. So that play, I mean, it was pretty well blown up from the start, and it results in a turnover.
Yeah, and when you're running the option like that as a quarterback, you have so many different keys and reads to make that sometimes as you're making them, you're not protecting the ball the way you should, and it gets popped free.
Yeah, maybe a little over pursuit there as he's able to take this down to the 25-yard line. It'll be a gain of 10 to start the drive out, and by a few inches, that'll be a first down. They go back to the ground, this time Mostert. They get him to the ground right on the cusp of the red zone after a pickup of 5 or 6.
And that's exactly what you want on a first down run. Pick up 5 yards, bring up 2nd and 5. The defensive line, though, they've got to figure out a way to out-leverage the guys up front because the offensive line is winning at the point of attack.
And he's only going to get a yard from the 20 to the 19. Now, they struggled to get him rolling on the ground in the first half, and that's sort of continuing here in the third quarter.
Yeah, but I don't think it's time to abandon the running game. I would say keep feeding the horse, and I believe he'll eventually reward them, especially as we get deeper in the game.
On third down, they run with Edmonds. And he won't get close. Only a yard, 4th and 3. So 4th down, Tua departs, and on is Jason Sanders and the Dolphin field goal unit. This just a 35-yard attempt from the left hash. And he'll try and throw here on the fake.
No way.
That's complete to his
Yo, get in there, Gesicki. What the fuck you doing, though? No, I'm fucking get heated.
Everyone by surprise. And the Dolphins' decision to go for it pays off with 6 points.
Yeah.
Well, we know someone just added to his touchdown passing total, but all he did was get the ball out quickly to his tight end and let him take care of business the rest of the way.
Extra point up and good by Sanders.
I can't believe you got that off on me.
I can't either.
Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders. This is taken just shy of the 10. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. Pretty important third quarter drive for them. Momentum has sort of shifted the other direction after that last touchdown as they nurse this small lead.
Oh, yo. All right, bro. Someone gonna fucking tackle him?
Inside the 25.
Yo, that is whack. Are you serious?
There on the scramble, it gives him a first down. Oh, Lamar Jackson just so
fuck Lamar Jackson.
Charles, when he gets into open space, and we saw Exhibit A right there.
You know something? I'm standing up here in the booth next to you watching the play.
Yep. There he goes. Guys can't tackle shit.
Touchdown. Lamar Jackson hooking
All
up
right,
Mark
man.
Andrews. And the Ravens are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. And it's no good. No, he misses
Damn,
the
Tucker.
extra point, and our score stays right where it is.
I'm blaming that.
Kicking
Tucker.
system is so garbage on here. It goes fast and then goes slow. I don't understand it.
Frustration after the PAT miss. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
Usually on all Madden goes fast, but
The Dolphins
weird.
at the line ready for their
It's like
next
going
drive.
slow, then going
Right now,
fast.
Charles, it just feels like they're trying to keep pace. They did score the touchdown last time out, but they still trail by double digits here. We'll see if this offense is once again up to the task.
Yeah, and I think that after the last drive, they've got to be pretty revved up, don't you think? Everything they were doing was working pretty well. They go back out there with the same mindset, play at the same tempo and the same pace. Still a lot of time left to make something happen in this one.
On second down, Mostert.
Yes, hold.
And he gets
Oh,
this one
my
to
God.
midfield before he's brought down. That good for 19 and a first down.
Sometimes it's hard to believe, but there are times this game is about patience, isn't it? Has had the game he expected, but that run there, that may get him going.
I was just going to say, maybe that gives him a little juice, because you're right, he struggled, especially in that first half.
Yeah, and I know the great ones always think to themselves, just hang in there. I'm just one big carry away from busting this open. That's a good start for him.
Now a second down and 6. Up the middle they go with Mostert. 3 yards on the pickup. That's going to set up an interesting third and about 4 to go. Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Draw play, Edmonds. And
That was garbage. What kind of fucking snap was that?
5-yard line. A loss of a yard, and it brings up 4th.
Well, we saw a lot of negative plays that resulted in plenty of lost yardage in the first half, and that trend is continuing here.
Tua on 4th down. Steps away.
Oh! Yo, why you dive, dog?
Nothing open downfield.
You gotta
Keeps
tap
in
it to,
sight.
tap it
And a
to,
first down.
I thought I
Right.
did. My man jumped super far. Like, yo, you don't need for that.
Set hut. 53.
So a moment to catch our collective breath after the 4th down conversion. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports.
56, Mike, 56, right there, 56.
52 blaster.
Now a play fake. Here's Tagovailoa. Getting this out to the flat, Mostert.
No first.
And he'll be brought down at about the 23-yard line.
Crazy.
Good yardage on the completion there. When they look at the scoreboard, they do understand a field goal is not going to do them any good. My guess, they're going to press the ball downfield as far as possible, try and throw it into the end zone and get a score because they know they've got to get that done and get the ball back as
I
quickly
should
as
do that
possible.
higher.
And that is knocked away in the middle of the field and incomplete.
Well, a momentary speed bump there with that throw, partner. The defense had other ideas.
I just started to pull and
Stand
fucking
before
get
this
up
drive
there
reaches
too.
the end zone.
To throw on 2nd and 10. Tua.
Oh!
Open man is Waddle complete.
That's
And he is
crazy.
out of bounds right around the 10-yard line. 1st and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. Here's Mostert. And they go the wrong way on this one. Losing yardage back at the 12. Marlon Humphrey on the defensive side making that look easy from his corner position. They'll try again on 2nd and goal after going backwards to the 12. Now Tua just going to bat this forward on the end.
That's what I wanted to do.
And they'll lose yardage here. They go
Yeah, you had that whole right side.
13-yard line.
That wasn't the. I picked the wrong play. I hit. I was playing like it was the Xbox controller again.
They were all over that one.
And it is the kind of play that works better against certain defenses, and this clearly was the
He slapped him in the back of the head, dog. That's
really
a
nice
foul.
job getting him down behind the line of scrimmage.
And this pass broken up. The contact well timed there, and now 4th down.
Let's go. Flash. 95.
4th down, 4th quarter. Here's Tua dancing to his left. And he'll take this into the end zone for a Dolphins touchdown. Tua Tagovailoa, a 13-yard
What
touchdown
the
run.
hell
And the
is he
Dolphins
doing?
have made it
I don't know,
a
I've been
one-score
fucking-
game again here in the 4th. So how about that for an answer? They get the touchdown there, and it's back to a one-score game here in the 4th.
And that's what these guys have done all game long because they've scratched and slashed their way to stay in this game. And by now, we should all realize they're not going away. Now the pressure again swings to their defense because they're going to need to find some way to get the ball back.
And he is going to be stopped short of the goal line. Oh, they'll mark him inside the 1. He just couldn't keep churning those extra few inches. And the 2-point attempt is turned aside.
Definitely not how I wanted to
This
do
one
that.
taken just inside the 10. And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And with that last touchdown, I mean, we're set up for a good finish here. Some things to consider, Charles. Obviously, it's a very close game. You're in the 4th quarter. Defensively, they've got all 3 timeouts in their back pocket.
So the chess match really ramps up, doesn't it? Because in these situations, what do? Do you run the ball and kill the clock here? or do you try and bury them with another score? And how about defensively? Do you use your timeouts at early's opportunity, or wait till you hit the 2-minute warning? So there's a lot going into this one. Let's see how each side goes about their strategy.
So the completion good for just 3. And now we've got a 3rd and 4.
The goal of a wide receiver screen is get enough blockers in front to create a wall and let him pick his spot to run the football. How about the defense there, swarming to it and not allowing that to happen? Did not let him get downfield.
This a big play for both sides. What will we see here? 3rd and 4.
You got tight. You got tight right there. Shit. Out. Report.
Off the play fake. Here's Jackson. They'll roll him out right. And he's got his tight end. That's Andrews. And they're able to work this to the 25 before it's all said and done. Now the offense knew it. They were already starting to walk back as that one is accepted.
Yeah, he was out of bounds. That's why I was like, wait, they let that go?
And surprisingly, this is the first punt of the game for either team. He gets this away. It's a good one. Drawing toward the sidelines. That one sails out of bounds. The side judge will walk it off. And he says it went out of bounds at the 9-yard line. Nice punt.
Now you got to work up the field.
Here's Tagovailoa on 1st and 10.
There's no way he didn't jump. I'm sitting there pressing Y.
It's 2nd down.
Should have been picked off.
There, providing the hit as the ball got to the receiver, separates him from the catch, and normally he's a sure-handed target.
On 2nd and 10, Tua. He'll get this to his tight end, Gesicki. And he's able to get this one all the way past the 30. Good work after the catch. Going to net him 23 and a first.
He tested me, man.
Here's Tagovailoa to throw. That's Waddle. He's got the catch on the out route. Fourth quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a one-score game. So the Dolphins have it as we welcome you back in. They come up on a 2nd down now in a game that looks like it's going to go down to the wire. And again, it's Tagovailoa.
No way.
He forces one there. It's a potential dagger as it's intercepted. And a terrific return as he brings this one all the way back to the 30.
The fuck out of here.
Ball skills right there, partner. You and I do a lot of games, and I can't tell you how many guys look to run with the football before they've intercepted it. So that's a nice job of focusing on the task at hand and coming away with the interception.
And they'll begin by running the option.
No way. Should have got 2.
Before being brought down, 2nd and right at a yard.
I know you're trying to wring every yard out of a run, but I think 9 yards there is ideal in this situation.
Yeah, now next couple plays, you only need 1 yard. Keep that clock rolling with a lead here in the 4th.
Yeah, what you're saying is maybe if it takes you 1 or 2 more runs to get the first down, that's extra time, extra plays. Really hurts the team on defense.
Well, not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. And despite the late lead, Jackson to throw. They set up the screen for Dobbins. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on 1st down.
And good yardage there on 1st down, because sometimes all you need to do on the screen is get 1 key block. That might set your man free, and that was pretty good pursuit to the football defensively, or it could have gone for more.
On 2nd down, a run with
No
Dobbins.
way.
And he's going to get this back to the 3-yard line and no further. Not enough there for a first. No gain, as a matter of fact. And it leaves them at 3rd and 1. So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the 1st down.
We know.
Jackson to throw.
Give me that.
And that's going to be knocked away.
Oh my God, bro.
Partner, for once in my life, I'll be succinct. In a one-possession game, every single stop like that could be a difference maker.
Yo, Jones, you're a bump, dog.
So here comes Justin Tucker in a big spot. This to perhaps salt this one away. Oh, they flip it to the kicker. He looks like he's going to
good shit.
fake field goal catches everyone.
I should have knew that shit was coming.
I had to. You did it to me.
Touchdown lead here in this fourth quarter. And Charles, they continue to have trouble stopping him as he's into the
Missed
end zone
again.
yet
I missed a fucking again.
Oh, damn, bro. What you doing?
A perfect plan on how to utilize him best when they get in close.
So with the missed PAT in his rearview mirror, he goes back out to kick this one off.
Telling you, the speed, it changes.
And no thought to bring this one out. He'll just go down to a knee, and they'll take over at the 25. The Dolphins at the line ready.
Come on,
for
man.
the next
Take this
drive.
game a little closer.
They can't do much at this point, partner. This one is going to go down in the loss column.
You don't make up for what has happened during the game.
And this is intercepted, and that should do it. And he will return this one to the 30-yard line. He exited the pocket trying to improvise. That was a tough throw, and unfortunately, it wound up in the wrong pair of hands.
And Brandon, when you're on the run, sometimes your
that was
downfield
a
vision
shot.
can get skewed just a bit. Now, the beauty of extending a play is sometimes your receivers find their way open, but oftentimes
He didn't catch that.
Oh, he was out of bounds.
Bringing those defenders to the ball, and that one was picked off.
So it's a win here for the Ravens, and it was just too much Lamar Jackson. He really played well.
Yeah, the numbers don't jump off the page, but he was
You're
a
running back.
steady influence back there. He had a couple of touchdown passes on the afternoon. His guys rallied around him, and they're going to come away victorious.
I see what Sean's trying to do, yo. He's trying to trade all his B players for A players. I'm all set, dog.
Yep.
So that's a wrap for Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin. And this has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. For more, check us out.
He's trading
at
away Landry and Bateman to get Metcalf and
The
more.
Ravens are victorious
Come on, dog.
here as we say so long from Baltimore.
Thought I threw a pick.
No, you fumbled.
Actually did pretty. Completed 61% of your pass. He was tearing me up.
I had a couple good plays.
Duvernay with 27 yards. You would have had a long one, bro. Fucking dropped it.
He should have had that shit.
I can't believe he dropped that shit.
You can run it back if you want to send a send another game. While I wait for that, I'll call this fucking scrub back. I ain't doing that trade. He's bugging. Yo. Me? Oh, because I'm not getting rid of Dalvin Cook and fucking Cooper Kupp. I don't care what you give me. Listen, you're not talking me into it, buddy. It's not happening. Yeah, I got both.
It's the NFL on EA Sports.
Not in the same league, but I got both.
Of Baltimore at M&T Bank Stadium. Today we're set for a good AFC matchup between the Miami Dolphins and the Baltimore Ravens.
Yeah, no, I wouldn't have. I wouldn't have taken Bateman for fucking Cook anyway. Never, ever. Yeah, Penny didn't do shit last week. I'm waiting to see what he does first.
Set to boom this one away. And off we
I did see the game. I had Penny on my team. He did dog shit.
And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
Child Penny?
Dalvin Cook is not bench garbage, bro.
They'll start on the ground with Mostert. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26.
Sometimes you're aligned perfectly and the play comes to you, and sometimes you got to cover some ground to go make the play, as we just saw there.
And I also don't have the space for
Got to be
a 50-50 ball here, and it's intercepted.
I'm playing Ray and Madden.
Williams, and his guys will take over.
Yeah, I'm still 4-0. I don't care.
Brandon, I wonder if someone's down there checking on the head coach right now, because he might be a little bit of shock after what just transpired. Instead of a lengthy opening drive to deal with, his guy stepped up and stole that drive away. Momentum on their side now. How will they attack on offense?
Here's a run on first down that doesn't accomplish anything. In fact, he's going to be tackled behind the line for a loss of 1.
Every year I go to the combine and marvel at the speeds that linebackers are running nowadays. They run like DBs. And let's face it, they know how to finish plays too. Eyes up, head up, run right through them.
I like it.
On 2nd and 11 now. Jackson. And that throw behind his man. He missed him. Incomplete. The turnover put him in great field position. They don't want to squander it with 3rd down coming up.
No, not at all. And you know what else you do? You make your defense mad.
Yeah.
They got you the football, gave you a great opportunity. You got to cash in and
It's too early for me to say what I would take. Like, I probably won't make any trades right away. I want to see what my team does first.
And he's taken down, but not before.
So do I. I need a running back. I don't need receivers.
Nice 3rd down conversion and even 20 yards.
No, I have good running backs, but I don't have anybody. I don't have anybody for like my week.
That's who he found his tight end there to pick up the first, Charles.
And you use the proper word there, dependable, and sometimes spectacular, because tight ends nowadays, they can do it all. But they're the guys you trust, especially across the middle of the field where there's traffic. He delivers, and they pick up nice yardage. That was an interesting look there.
Lamar's out here.
He got outside the pocket. I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them, and I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass downfield that fell incomplete.
And he comes back with 1 complete. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3. And forget about the run to set up the pass. They're just coming out throwing.
Forget trying to set anything up. They feel like they have the advantage. They feel like they have the matchups, and they're just attacking, right?
And now on the pitch, the ball's loose. And this is picked up by the Dolphins.
Not all running. Not all running, Lamar.
All the way back, just a yard or 2 shy of midfield.
That's terrible, man.
I wouldn't give him up then.
Knock the ball free from him, but it's a cardinal sin by the quarterback. Know where you are on the field, and he just gave up at a minimum 3 points.
And instead of getting down, takes the contact. The turnover ensues. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
Well, sometimes you just have to give credit to the defense. Great job there at the point of attack, holding up. They won their battles.
I don't know if I'm down to trade anybody just yet. At least not any of my starters.
Really nice job.
I got guys on the bench that are worth something that I'm just not using right now.
Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run.
Oh.
Again, they'll run it with Mostert.
Triple your own fucking guy, bro. Come on.
So that doesn't help. Now they're looking up at a 3rd and 9 situation.
No, I'm playing fucking Madden against Ray right now.
Rolling all the way up to the line of scrimmage to make that stop.
How about his ability to trust his eyes and figure out it was not a pass
right now.
play
I just got to fumble.
and go fast towards the line of scrimmage in order to make that tackle.
Fucking throw it away. No motherfucker.
And he's brought down. Calais
I got you.
finding his way home for the sack.
Well, it certainly took too long to set up play action. That gave the pass rush time to get home for its first sack of the game. For their sake, they may start to think about the quick game and leave play action alone for a little while.
No, going for it. I don't care.
They're going for it. Here's Tua with it. Flush to his right. Gonna look deep for Wilson.
Come on, buddy. Come on, buddy. Oh,
He
no.
rifles one that's intercepted.
Get him, Tua. You fucking scrub.
No way he caught me, bro.
46-yard line. So a big.
You run on a throw like this. If it's intercepted, a lot of times this is a pick six. So good hustle to get back and get him down. But boy, that's a throw you've really got to be sure of if you're going to work.
Yeah,
I went
let's go.
up,
Running
bro.
play here on first down is gonna go
Yo, whenever you run the ball, I be
nowhere
tripping
as
over my
he
own
is
guys and shit like, yo, it's
tackled
fucking
by the line
wild,
of
bro.
That
These
was
guys don't know how to
well
move off
played
the
there
ball.
defensively. Two tight
Ridiculous.
ends in the formation, which essentially gave them 7 blockers up front. Hard to imagine with all that size and beef that they could let a tackler through, but that's exactly what happened. A loss resulted.
Now a first carry for their fullback. And a 6-yard gain gets them right around the 43.
On just about every team, okay, forget it. On every team, the goal is to be in third and what they call manageable, to give yourself a chance to pick up a first down. How about that call on second down? The big man puts them in position to make it third and manageable.
Good play.
I wonder if he'll get a second
Oh,
chance
wow.
at
Hey,
it to try
man.
and pick up the first down.
He didn't even try to go for it.
Because they needed to
I
come
thought he
through to
had it.
complete
That shit
from there.
was-
Now a drive that started with great field position is facing fourth down.
No way you're going for that. You are going for that.
And did he have enough? He did. He kept it online and managed to tuck it into the bottom right corner.
Justin
and the
Tucker.
Ravens strike first at 3-zip. Well, they got the turnover in great field position, but unable to do anything with it. And they're left taking the easy 3 on the field goal.
Yeah, you're right about that. A great chance at a short field touchdown. On a sudden change, you take the ball away. You expect your offense to put into the end zone, but they'll take the 3 for now, even if they feel just a little bit let down.
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. And it's been a miserable start for them offensively. Obviously, 2 drives, 2 interceptions.
And this is where you have to know your quarterback and know how you actually have to reach him. Do you do it with a little bit of humor, maybe break the ice a little bit, like, hey, didn't we practice in that colored jersey all week, not the one that you're throwing it to? Or maybe you have to be stern with him, but whatever it's going to take to get the message, it has to be done. He's putting the game in jeopardy.
He's brought down at the 34. Call it a gain of 4.
On any running play that's called, they're always hoping that it's going to break big and go the distance. But when you get a nice gain like that, you're able to do so many things anyway. You can come back and run essentially the same play again, continue to move the ball on the ground, or you can decide to throw the ball now because usually you have the defense back on its heels.
No gain there on the play, and that's going to leave them with a 4th down. They're going to try and throw. And it's going to be batted down and will go the other way with football. So certainly an interesting call there to go for it. And the Ravens get the football back and in great shape. So they take a big chance here in their own territory. And you think the coach may have some questions to answer?
Yeah, and, you know, normally we focus on the media, right? The social media barrage that he's going to get for this one. How about on his own sideline and in his locker room?
Yeah. And now look at this.
No, get the
Big
ball.
bit of fumble.
Get it! Yo, what you doing? Oh, my God.
Possession will stay the same.
Yo, this game's
Yeah.
fucking whack.
Yards on the tuck and run. Second time he's
6
fumbled in
players
this
watched
game.
that shot on the
Fortunate for
fucking
him, this
ground,
one goes
dog.
out of bounds.
And the key
Fits.
for him now is how much equity have you built up with your coaching staff? How much
That shit
equity
sat
you
there
built up
for
with
a
your
whole
team
6
to continue to
seconds,
get
dog.
opportunities.
What kind of shit is that?
Went out of bounds, saved him from a turnover.
Bugging. About to break my fucking scuff, man.
They go play action with Jackson. Pass
Yeah.
and the crossing route is complete. This is Andrews. That'll give him 8 that time. And they'll be
Crazy
left
as
with
fuck,
second
bro.
and a couple.
That's
That shit
a
got me
good
hot.
to me. The big tight end on a crossing route coming underneath. Sometimes he can gain some serious momentum going forward, can't he?
Yeah, he can indeed. And pretty well executed there. Here's 2nd and 2 now from the 3.
Listen up. Hey, check back. Watching your five. They can't hang with us.
Option play, and they'll hand to Dobbins. And he'll only get a yard to bring up 3rd and 1.
And the big fella stuffed that one up in a big way. I think doubling him has to be a priority because you can't move up to the next level if you don't take care of him first.
The Ravens on 3rd down. Just 1 for 3 thus far. This time they face a 3rd and 2.
I love it.
Jackson from the shotgun. He's got it. And he'll be taken down, but he does have 1st down yardage.
I thought you had the touchdown, to be honest.
Defensively that you get
too.
2 goals because obviously you're trying to prevent the touchdown, but you're also trying to keep it from getting a 1st down as well. That time they weren't up to the task, and it's 1st and goal.
Mike, 55.
Now it's Jackson. That is caught.
Good catch,
it's Bateman
dog.
for a Raven touchdown.
That was a good-ass catch. I ain't even mad at that.
There to make the grab. And they're able to add on to
See,
their
that's it. Go.
advantage.
That's it. Went mad
With
fast.
the extra point, and the lead grows to 10-0. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And he'll just take a seat, and the drive will begin at the 25-yard line. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. Not only are they in search of their first score, they're in search of their first down in this ball game as they come up 1st and 10.
See, that's what I'm talking about. Just standing behind his linebacker.
Up to the 26.
You know?
Defense is always talking about earning the right to rush the passer on 3rd down, and you know what offenses want? Win 1st down so they can set things up for themselves better.
And that wasn't helpful there. Not a big impact on 1st down. And forget about finding a lane. He barely had time to look up before he was planted in the backfield. That's a big loss of 3, and it brings up 3rd down. Plays like we just saw there. That's why they're up right now. And the defense, they're doing their job.
Yeah, it starts with the guys up front. So when you talk with GMs who are putting together a team, a lot of them say,
Oh, and Tua going to be intercepted for the 3rd time. And his guys are going to take over at the 31-yard line. 3 first-half interceptions now, and Charles, you'd have to think a fair amount of concern is developing over there on that sideline.
and there should be, because essentially he's been a little loose and possibly reckless with the football here in the first half. Now, maybe it's not all on him, but still 3 interceptions. That puts the entire team in jeopardy. So the play caller from here on out got to design some throws for him that he can complete, keep it away from the defense, and try and get him back on track.
Being chased out left. He'll check this down to Dobbins out of the backfield. And he'll be marked down right at the 20-yard line.
On any given pass play, you never know exactly where your exit points are going to be. On this play, it was flushed to his left, still on the run, able to accurately throw the football for a nice first down.
The first down carry for Davis.
Good blocking, dog.
And he is into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown.
That was a good-ass block.
Davis
Yeah.
taking it in from the 20. And the Ravens are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Tucker able to connect on the extra point. And that makes our score 17-0.
I gotta score something.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. This will be brought out from the middle of the end zone.
Yo, move the
And
fuck
they'll
out
get
the
him down
way,
right around
guys.
the 25, actually the 26 officially, so a net gain of 1 there. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. They're still in search of an initial first down as they come up here 1st and 10. Out to his left. And the throw left sideline here is caught, but they'll rule it incomplete. Couldn't keep his feet in. 2nd down. Once again, they'll come up on the 26-yard line, 2nd and 10. Here's Tua. This one complete to Jalen Waddle. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. couple of Alabama guys there. Tua to Waddle for the Miami first. Now Tua. His pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. And the return across midfield and to the 46-yard line. Well, CD, when you mentioned earlier about spreading the ball around in this game, I don't think you mentioned the guys in the other uniform. With 4 interceptions here in the first half, and several different guys have picked him off.
Yeah, instead of analyzing what's going wrong with him, throwing the football, while we look at the defense, they can.
And all the way in for a Ravens touchdown. Rashad Bateman with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half. And the Ravens continue to pull away here in this first half. Tucker with the extra point, and a rout is on here in this first half.
That was Duvernay. He would have dropped it.
Tucker now to kick it away.
That's why I switched it to Bateman.
And here comes a return from the middle of the end zone.
They disrespected Duvernay. My man don't drop passes.
He's marked down officially at the 21. The Dolphins at the line, ready for their next drive. Well, CD, you kind of feel like they're in a bit of a danger zone right here because now you're down 3 scores, and I know we're in the first half, but the way this offense hasn't been able to generate anything, you feel like they probably need to get something going on this drive, right?
Yeah, and sometimes I overuse that this is an important possession, but I think this has to be the possession where they come up with an answer because only a few teams in league history have ever come back from a 4-score deficit.
And my goodness, another interception. And
Is that 5, 6 now?
Great shape here as they take
Something like that.
Throwing trash, man.
Well, there's 2 sides to this coin. I mean, on one side, 5 interceptions now
5.
for him. That's tough, but man, this defense, they have been ball hawking and impressive. But, Charles, let's flip it back over. If you're coaching a quarterback that's struggling this much at this stage of the game, do you maybe try to get him out?
Get the fuck out of here, dog.
Baltimore. Devin Duvernay, 54 yards. And the Ravens have opened the lead up to 30.
I'd have missed that.
Tucker able to connect on the extra point. And the rout is on here in this first half. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And this is going to be returned from the middle of the end zone. And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. They are looking to make a bit of a 180. They are sputtering right now.
And frankly, I think it's time to call your playmakers.
Mostert hit and he drops the ball. And it's picked up by the Ravens. And he's got some space here. So they take over
That
not
is
only in
fucking
enemy
crazy.
territory, but in the red zone at the 16-yard line.
Yo,
Always costly to cough
I finally
up
get a
that
pass,
football.
a pass
These defenders
in,
have become so adept
and he
at
fumbles
jarring
it.
free.
Yeah, it's
fuck is
amazing
that?
there aren't more fumbles caused because now, if you're an offensive player, you go through ball security drills every single day. It's really not out of line to think you should take the ball to bed with you and just hold on to it. But the bottom line is, no matter how much you try to protect it, these guys are pretty good at finding ways to knock it out.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. To throw is Jackson. He'll buy some time right. Got a man, it's caught for a Ravens touchdown.
And now I'm over here getting slaughtered. We had a good game the first game.
So far. And the Ravens have
I just missed this.
Cruise control.
Can't. Fuck!
And he pushed it right. It's no good.
I was holding that the whole time. See if I could call a timeout.
Now he's back out there to boom this one away, maybe with some frustration after the PAT miss.
That's the run.
This will be brought out from the middle of the end zone. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. Charles, we'll see what they can do here. Not a ton of time left, but enough certainly to get points out of this drive, and they need them right now because they're trailing.
Yeah, this is exactly why you practice a 2-minute drill all through camp and at least one practice each week before a game. A minute left, more than enough time to string a few completions together, reach the end zone, and then make that walk back to the locker room just a little more animated.
And he drops it incomplete, and their struggles continue here. They come up now 3rd and 5 following the incomplete pass. Tua going to throw.
Oh, I thought he blocked that.
Complete to Cedric Wilson.
Oh, yo.
Finding room at midfield. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10.
I mean, Scott is driving right
About to see a
now.
pick right now.
That's out to the flat for Edmonds. And they're going to get this to about the 44-yard line. Now the Dolphins going to burn the first of their timeouts.
And it's driving on me.
With 47 seconds to go in half number 1.
It's 37-0. I think we'll be all right.
Throwing again on 2nd down. Tua forced
Yo,
out.
throw the
And
ball.
He can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Adafe Owe showing off the pass rush skills. So now after the sack, Tua and the Dolphins staring at a 3rd and long.
56, Mike, 56.
Yo, height. Fucking
Tugging
Jesus
by low,
Christ.
working out of the gun.
Woo!
This is caught inside the 15. And all the way in for a Miami touchdown.
Fuck, man.
Tyreek Hill in the final seconds of the first half. And the Dolphins are on the board here in the final seconds of the first half. They'll throw now on the final play. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
I don't know about you, but I can't wait for a few years of 2-point tries and see what the data tells us, because a lot of teams want to throw the ball in this situation, this time unsuccessfully. I just wonder if maybe running the ball might be the way to go.
With it moved up from the 3 to the 2, you would think maybe a few more attempts at running.
I think stats over time may bear out that running the ball will at least be the equal of throwing it in that situation.
Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. The Ravens ready to receive it, and they've got the lead as well as we resume play in the second half. Takes it at the 7. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going.
Oh, what's happened?
We lost connection to the server. Wow. It say you lost connection to the server too?
Yeah.
Wow, that's whack.
Uh,
I got time for one more before I get beaten. It's up to you.
hold on. Yeah, I got knocked off.
Knocked off the internet like altogether?
Nah, like, I don't know. I just got disconnected to EA.
Yeah, so did I. Hello?
Nah, I can't get back on.
Hey,
I think EA servers is down.
8 o'clock. Nah, Ken just dropped him off now. He was heading out to the store, so he just dropped him off. Yeah. Did it come? I didn't see it. Yeah, I'll go get it. It wasn't here when I came home. If it was, I didn't see it. Yeah, I'll go grab it. All right. Love you. Later. It's not letting you back on at all?
It is now.
All right. Justice. Justice!
It's the NFL on EA Sports as we are in the inner harbor of
Justin!
Baltimore at M&T Bank Stadium. Today, we're set for a good AFC matchup between the Miami Dolphins and the Baltimore Ravens.
Are you listening, dude? I know one of you guys heard me. Oh, go get your back in the hallway. Where's
Yeah, what's up? Hey, baby. Are you hungry?
Justin
Oh,
Tucker
shit.
set to
My
boot
fault.
this one away. And off
That's
we
not
go from M&T Bank Stadium. And they will elect to not bring this one out as our first drive will begin at the 25. They'll run here with Raheem Mostert.
On any explosive run, you can almost feel the ground shaking, and that's from the offensive linemen creating space for their runners. I had an old coach tell me before, they always told his runners, run around the offensive line in pregame. Get used to the ground shaking so you don't trip and fall when it happens in a game.
And they
Surprised
bring
I
him
got
to the
that
ground
hole.
just shy of midfield. Give him 15 yards on that one, and the Dolphins have a first down.
Let's see what you're done.
They'll stay on the ground with Mostert. And just
Catch.
1 yard here from the
Should've
49
shuffled
to
a
the
little bit.
50.
Absolutely love the effort there. The ability to flow from his inside spot and stop that one at the line of scrimmage. Nice linebacker play.
From midfield, here's Tua. Wilson's got it on the crossing route. And they'll get
I
this
knew he was
down
gonna
to
throw
the
it to him.
42-yard line. So after several rushes to start the game, Charles, they go to the air there and get a nice completion.
Nice mix-up on the play calling, right? Establish the running game, make the defense think you're going to do it again, and then hit them over the top. Now you've got them betwixt and between. They don't know which way you're going to come at them.
A pickup of 5 that time and a first down.
They did tell us they wanted to establish the ground game early, didn't they?
They did in a small sample size that we've seen so far, but pretty good return.
Yeah, you got to like that. They've strung together a couple of first downs, established what they wanted, the running game. And guess what? They also got their lead guy running it pretty well, too.
And he'll follow his blockers there all the way down to the 23-yard line.
All right, all this running is
Yards
cute.
rushing for him already. A terrific
I gotta do something, bro. I
opening
can't
drive
pass
on
the fucking
ground,
ball.
and it's a first down. A first carry for the Fordham Ram, Chase Edmonds. He'll get this down to the 21, just on the edge of the red zone.
What a luxury to have a guy like this who can not only spell your starter, but can come in and keep drives going.
Play with it. Found it.
3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7.
There you go. That's how you continue to run.
A run with Mostert up the middle. And he is going to lose yardage here. A yard in the wrong direction makes third down tougher. 3rd down and 9. They'll come to the line here needing 9 yards to pick up the first. Throwing is Tagovailoa on 3rd down
Oh,
here.
what's that?
Hard to turn this time, and he goes down. Sack back at the 29. Odafe Owe with a big-time sack on 3rd down. It's a loss of 7. So 4th down, Tua departs, and on is Jason Sanders and the Dolphin field goal
Wait a minute,
unit.
just that.
And he missed it.
Oh.
It's no good, and this will remain a scoreless game.
Come on, don't do it. Don't do it. Reconnect. Don't do it.
An opening drive there, but they'll wind up being...
Ah, no.